Hi guys and girls, Sniper here. Now today we are playing Kerbal Space Program, or KSP as Rayman reminded me. So like I said, this is basically a space simulator where you are tasked with building rockets and venturing into space. Now I'm just going to do a quick intro to the game so you guys can see what it's all about, how it looks, and here we go. So I'm going to start a new game, a sandbox. Just want to see. I'm just adding plasma blackout and signal for control. That's added in 1.2.0. This is not the newest version, but it's the most moddable version. That's why we're playing it. And here we go. Yeah, that's Raymond behind me. You're hearing him. That wasn't me, I promise you. Okay, so here we are. Now this is basically your center of control. You've got a lot of buildings here, your vehicle assembly building, your tracking station, your spaceplane hangar, and research and development and all that. I'm not going to go into detail about it now. All we're going to use now is your vehicle assembly building and your launch pad. So let's quickly put together a rocket and see what we get.
Don't forget the landing gear.
Okay, here we go again. So we are going to build a simple command pod that we're going to launch, and if there's time, try and land. Now again, it gives you a lot of tabs that basically couples everything together. You've got all your pods, your fuel tanks, your engines, all of that. Sorry about saying here we go again, but I did this video about 6 or 7 times this week, and finally, hopefully it works. Okay, now. Thank you. That was my plan all along.
Yay!
Okay guys, so here's the capsule. Now the first thing you need on a capsule obviously is something to bring you back to Earth. In this case, a parachute. Now guys, as you can see, this is not the baseline game. This is a modded version. For you gamers, screw you if it's not enough, ne? Okay. Now there we've got our parachute. It's basically a Mark 16 parachute, so it's very small, very light, and I don't know why I'm telling you that. It's just
Very
a
bad.
parachute.
Very bad.
Yeah, it's very bad. Okay, now next we need the coupler. The reason we need that is to separate the rocket from the capsule, otherwise interesting landing. We add a fuel tank and an engine. Now I'm going to take one of the engines that comes with the baseline game so you can just see what it's about, rather than putting on a massive engine and then you guys, but I don't have that. And then obviously wings. Yeah, because it must fly, it needs wings, ne? Yeah, technology. Sorry guys and girls, Sniper here again. We had a bit of trouble with our recording program, so this is our finished product. A little rocket.
A pocket rocket.
A pocket rocket, yes. Now as you guys can see, this is the level 4 launch pad. You've got 4 levels that you can progress through. If you play Career Science, you start with a piece of dirt with cement in the middle. A little splash of cement, and hopefully it holds. Okay, so now as you can see, I put on SAS Assist. This is basically an onboard computer trying to assist you. Up here we have got the height we have reached. Currently we are 76 meters above sea level in the game. Here we've got our gyro, not gyro, gyro. Guys, this is your position relative to Earth. Okay, our throttle, our G-forces, and our little pilot cable. Now before I continue here, you can see we've got 2 buttons. EVA, that basically allows you to take control of the Kerbal as it climbs outside, and view, which takes you to an internal view of the cockpit. Okay, good. Okay, now we've got 3 stages here: our rocket, our separator, and our parachute. So let's see what happens. Now another thing guys, here it tells you surface, that means we're still on the surface of the planet. Meters per second, that's the speed guys, not the height. See, if you guys are playing with your friends and a friend says, yeah, I'm going very high, and then all of a sudden, but I'm falling, but it's still going up. No. Because I got high. Because I got high. Now guys, if you can see at this point, this is not a glitch, ne? So please don't tell us we are playing glitchy games. That is actually the heat from it escaping the atmosphere. And there we are in space with the beautiful sun, the atmosphere. And guys, this is a mod. So if you're playing a baseline game, you see just a blue line over there. Sorry, but you need a mod for this beautiful little piece of shit over here.
Then
Nah.
fuck the Flat Earth Society.
Yeah, that didn't fuck the Flat Earth Society. Okay, now I'm going to separate my rocket from my capsule. Now guys, this little thing with the warning stripes, that is warning. It separate. Look. Yeah. It go away. Leave alone. Okay guys, now I'm going to fast forward a bit just to get us back into the atmosphere. Okay, good. Now at this point it's a good idea to turn off your SAS, especially if you're a newbie to this game. Because if you don't, and you don't have the correct functions and controls at this point, it'll go boom, which is not good. Okay, now again you'll see as we enter the atmosphere. Any minute now. Any minute. Any minute. Any minute.
2,000 years later. 6.5 hours later. A few inches later. Day 2, day 3, day 4. A few moments later. 1 eternity later.
Oh shit, my ass is burning. But okay. Another nice function with version 1.2.0, the one we're currently playing, is they add interior overlay, which allows you to see inside. So that is our little pilot with his machinery. Very basic. At least he's got a light and a vent and a picture of his mommy, and yeah, it's so beautiful. Okay, now as you can see, we're reaching the peak of the stratosphere before we enter the full atmosphere. So our speed is going to start lowering now. Yes, very good. Okay, boys and girls, that explosion was our rocket finally touching down in an unpleasant way. Yeah, a good idea is to make it fall in water, but I was in a hurry. Okay, and let's open our parachute. Now you'll see the graphics and the game engine is actually so cool that the parachute actually has to build up pressure before it opens. But you'll see that now. There we go. And Houston, we have made it. So yes, boys and girls, that's the game. Just a quick preview at it. From this point I'll start making shuttles, rockets, and hopefully get as far as to landing on the moon. If not, it's Rayman's fault. But okay, hope you guys enjoyed, and keep an eye out for our next video. Enjoy.